This is the wind turbine that I'm trying to have mounted here. So we're trying to construct, a platform for the wind turbine. See, I need space here. Even though it's going to be up here, it's still the same thing. You need space here for it to rotate. So just ignore this space that it exists. Let's ignore it. Maybe about an inch from here will still be good. So that give it 3 inches when it's up here.
It don't matter. We could weld that post on the outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could weld it on the outside and give us 2 more inches.
This thing is going to roll in my present. I'm going to see how it works today before I start wiring it.
We could weld this one right here.
Genius.
Right here.
But will it still be as strong?
Oh, no, yeah. Same shit.
You sure?
It'll be stronger right there, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it'll be good. Okay, we're just going to put the reinforcement.
Yeah, I don't want something that is going to fall out
it ain't going to fall out.
as I drive. You know, when you're driving...
100% guarantee that this shit ain't going to fall out.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure going in there, a lot of pull as you drive. When you're driving, the force of the gravity...
You don't know how strong this is.
Yeah, I know. I can see that. The force of gravity is what you got to have to prepare for. You know?
So, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to put this one to the outside. Pretend like this. Obviously, not
on the ground. I know.
Then we're going to put a reinforcement right here. And we're going to put another reinforcement right here and over here.
Okay.
And that ain't going nowhere.
You think I also want for aesthetic reason for it to look pretty. I mean, if you put it on top here, you don't think it's going to have enough. Well, it really doesn't matter.
I don't know about the clearance though.
It's okay. Let's give it a try. As long as it's strong enough to withstand the gravity.
When I put it right here, I'm gonna weld it right here, all around. I'm gonna grind it, then I'm gonna put another little plate right here in the triangle.
Yeah, plus reinforcement in front.
So the one that's gonna go right here.
That's right.
So that ain't gonna tilt to the side. That ain't gonna go this way. Ain't gonna go nowhere. It's gonna be stronger than we were thinking.
That is my wind turbine. It's my experiment into personal electricity generation. I got,
We in the water room.
I got solar screen at the top that's already generating, 180 kilowatt hours per day. It lasts me 24 hours, but once the sun is down, I notice the power dip a little bit. Still, I still use it all around the clock, but I want to keep the batteries fully charged all the time. I have a 6,000 watt inverter there that I want to put to use, so I can actually crank up my power usage and I won't have anything to worry about. And
then we put it over here. If we put it over here, you're not gonna see that ugly ass hole to the back.
That's right. Yeah.
You'll see right now when I reinforce it.
Okay.
This ain't going nowhere.
It looks strong here.
That'll bend back there. That'll bend back there before this shit bends over here. I'll tell you that right now. No, it's not tight yet. But that shit back there will bend before this shit bends.
Yeah.
Cause I thought we do it on the west side. That's why. Thought you knew that.
I am supposed to order a much smaller blade, which I would have put on the roof. But once this one got here, I realized I've ordered what is a little too big. We've got to figure out a way to use it. This will generate 1,000 watts of electricity every day, every night. As long as it's rolling, even if it's going at about 10 miles an hour, it still generates electricity. When you have this lifestyle, you begin to learn all this stuff, and eventually you start finding it very interesting. I probably would enjoy making a living out of this. I want to try to see if I can learn how to weld and do body work like this. I really enjoy watching them do this work, and I think it's very, very fascinating. When I brought this thing here, I was a little depressed because of the damage on the fiber, but look at it. You don't even notice anything. The thing has been done so well. The fiber have been well prepped. Everything is put together so perfectly. that you'll never know that something happened there. This is genius work. And now, whatever is left on the edge, this was an idea I came up with. Told them I'm not going to be able to tow anything with this, tow hitch there. Why don't I just construct something there to hold my wind turbine? So this morning I went out to buy this iron in Mexicali here, Mexico. And we've already welded it on. It's welded into place, solid as a rock. I don't see it moving. And so I'm going to mount another one here that is going to go up all the way to about 6 feet. Right here, 6 feet. And then another one will be placed inside with holes drilled on the side. I can adjust and lift up the wind turbine when I'm using it. And when I'm resting overnight, I'll allow the wind turbine to hang somewhere around here, about this height. Even at this height, there's still enough wind to power the wind turbine. It will be moving slowly throughout the night. It will still provide all the electricity that I need. So I'm watching my dream come true the way I estimated it's going to be used. And this thing will be rotating in a few hours. Of course, I still have to wire it. I already put the wires in there. I still have to wire it. That shouldn't take time because I have the charge controller already. Just run the wire all below to the front and the deal is done. But for now, I just want to mount it up, see how it is. I'll wire it later. Wind turbine. I'm fascinated by it. Say that again? Yeah. This is a fascinating skill. I'm just surprised I got to come back here and learn how to do this stuff better. I know how to install all this stuff. I need to know how to do the body work, the painting, to paint it up, and then how to do the welding. So all I need is just a small welding machine. I can do most of this work. It will be fun to do. Let me make it a second career in life. Who knows? I'm seriously thinking about it.
Come on, we're gonna time that so we can get this shit over with.
Yeah. The thing is so strong. Even after you bolt it up, you only bolted one side already. You don't think you need to weld the flat plate that is going to be in that thing first? Okay. I know that. I'm just curious.
Let me do my job.
Do it. I'm watching. You know.
The flat piece is gonna go in here. It's not gonna go in there.
That's right. That's right. I understand that. But I'd like to see how that works because that's where the power really, the energy of this turbine is going to lay on that flat plate. Hey, amigo, let's see what you're doing right there.
About to tighten these up.
Mm-hmm.
And lift it.
How many more screws you need?
Just 2 more.
I'll tie that shit so we can put this shit on.
Pretty good.
Pretty tight.
Pretty tight,
Come
man.
on, tie that shit so we can do this because I got a lot of shit I gotta do still.
God damn. Woo. Man, as hard as a rock. Yeah, I was just worried for nothing that if I start driving around, the force of gravity is going to move it. So for you guys that have auto body work that need to be done, welding, reconstruction, before you think of going to order new parts, come contact me. I'll show you where to go. You know, I almost bought a new, hitch, a new trailer hitch for that thing, but I brought this thing here. They just removed the middle of the trailer hitch and reconstruct another one on the hitch, and I'm using the same thing, and that thing would have probably cost me $700 to $1,200 to replace. In the US, all we do is buy replacement part. We don't know how to reconstruct. But this is being done in a way that I'm still going to get the same thing. Hey man, how are you? Here is my buddy here. You made it down here. I thought you're still on top of that woman in Tecate.
Hold it real quick. Right from the
Is
bottom.
it hot?
Right from the bottom.
How you doing, Chris?
Hot?
Good, I'm good. Right from the bottom.
Well, it's so nice to see you because we don't get to see you anymore.
Brazos.
How are you doing? How's life in Tecate?
I'm good.
Is that girl feeding you well, man?
Very well.